Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. And if you are stopping here for the first time, if you're stopping by for the first time, you're definitely welcome. Kindly hit that subscribe button up there and join the family, and also turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified whenever we upload new videos. So guys, today we're going to be doing a very simple tutorial. So I'm gonna be teaching you how to make a senator wear, a complete senator wear. We're gonna be cutting the top and the trousers. So it's going to be a kaftan. Some people call it kaftan and trousers. So if you want to see how I'm going to be doing this, then keep watching to the end. Now I already marked out my lines, okay, because I don't want this video too lengthy. Okay, so I'm gonna be explaining to you what I marked. Guys, this cloth I'm making is for a man, so I'm starting with the trousers. So before I started marking the length of the trouser, I marked out 2 inches for the elastic. I can decide to use elastic or a rope. So this 2 inches is for the elastic case. Okay, so now for the crotch depth, I'm using 12 inches. Okay, how I got my 12 inches was to divide my hip by 4. The hip I'm working with is 41. Okay, 41 divided by 4 is 10.25. So I added 1.75 to it, making it 12 inches. So if you're working with a hip of 40, you can divide it by 4, then add 2 inches or 1.5 to it, because it's a trouser that is not fitted. I hope that is clear. So you have to extend the crotch depth so that it will be free on the person. I hope that is clear. So that is how I got this my 12 inches for the crotch depth. Okay, now from the waist to the knee length I'm working with is 23 inches. This is the 23 inches here. Okay, now this is the length of the trousers. The length is 42 inches. Okay, I added 2.5 inches for the hemming allowance. I hope that is clear. Okay, this is the elastic case. Okay, this is the crotch depth, this is the knee length, this is the length of the trousers, and this is the hemming allowance. Okay, now moving to the waistline, because it's going to be having elastic, I'm not going to be using the accurate, I'm not going to be using the exact waist measurement. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the waist measurement, but because I'm using an elastic, I'm not going to be taking the exact waist measurement. I'm going to be using the hip measurement for this waist. Okay, the hip I'm working with is 41 inches. Okay, 41 divided by 4 is 10.25. So I'm just going to be approximating it to 11 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to be marking 11 inches all the way. Okay, so I'm going to be marking 11 inches. So I'll also mark 11 inches up to this point. Okay, so I'll come to this crotch line and I'll also mark 11 inches. Okay, so for this part, also for this same crotch line, I'm going to be extending this line into a straight line like this. Okay, so for this crotch line, I'm going to be taking my thigh measurement. The thigh I'm working with is 26. 26 divided by 2 is 13. Okay, I'm going to be adding half an inch to it, making it 13.5. So I'm just going to be marking 13.5 here. If you have watched my previous video on how to divide accurate body measurements, you will know why I'm dividing the thigh by 2 inches. Okay, moving to the knee measurement. The knee I'm working with is 17 inches. Okay, 17 inches divided by 2 is 8.5. I'm going to be adding half an inch to it, making it 9 inches. Okay, now for the hemline, the ankle I'm working with is 14. So 14 divided by 2 is 7 plus half an inch, that's 7.5. Okay, So I will just mark 7.5, and I'm going to be extending that 7.5 to this hemline also. Okay, so this is it. Okay, what I'm going to be doing here now is I'm going to be connecting my crotch to this part. Okay, so I'm just going to be connecting it this way. Okay, to meet up with this line. Okay, from here I'm going to be connecting it like so to meet up. Hope you saw what I did. If your hand is not straight, you can use your ruler. This nail will just guide us while we are connecting from here to the hemline. Okay, so this is it. This is the front panel of the sokoto, which is the trousers, and I'm going to be cutting this out, and I'll place it on another material, another fabric, and I'll cut out the front. Okay, I'll cut it out and I will slash this part open straight. Okay, so let me cut it out and I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay guys, this is the back panel. Okay, what I did here was to add 2 inches. The back is always bigger than the front panel. Okay, I added 2 inches, the 2 inches allowance to the back. Okay, at the hemline also I added 2 inches. Okay, at this part also 2 inches all together. So at the crotch line I added 2.5 inches. Okay, if you're working with somebody that is not too grown up, you can add 2 inches instead of 2.5, but I'm adding 2.5 inches. Okay, so I connected this line, this crotch line, into, I made this, okay, I made it straight here. I made this crotch line straight here. Okay, so I marked 2 inches also at this part. Okay, so what I did was to connect the 2 inches all the way to meet with this crotch line here, and I extended it to meet this part, to meet with this part. I extended it to meet with this part. Okay, I hope that is clear. So what I'm going to do now is just to cut out the back panel also. I'll just follow these lines also and I will cut it out. So after that I'm going to be cutting the pockets. Okay, so I'll do all of that and I'll come back and show you the next steps. Okay friends, this is the front panel. Okay, this is it, and this is the back panel of the trousers. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting the pockets when I'm sewing the trousers. So guys, if you want to see how I'm going to be sewing this trouser, subscribe to this channel. And I was planning to cut both the top and the trousers together, but I discovered that the video is going to be too long, so I decided to cut the trousers separately, and I'm going to be cutting the top separately. So guys, if this tutorial has been helpful to you, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so you'll be first to get notified whenever I upload new videos. I'm going to be uploading the sewing aspect of this trousers. I'm going to be uploading the cutting of the top and the sewing of the top. So guys, till I see you next time, my name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. Don't stop learning, keep learning. This is me signing out. Bye bye. I love you guys. You're the best.